Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak and welcome back to the final episode of Death Stranding, episode 15, Tomorrow's in Your Hands. Last time we pretty much saw the credits. This time we're in the post-game of, well, the game. I guess that makes sense. And I'm just going to show you pretty much everything that I've done since recording the last two episodes, which I recorded like 3.5 months ago.
Good morning,
No,
Sam.
more like
Complete.
mid-December.
Thank you for your generosity.
It's now January.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Well, funny that you say that, dead man, because I do have some unfinished business. So in the meantime of recording this video and the second half of this video, the first half of this video and the second half of this video, I pretty much did everything I could, other than finding all the memory sticks. I mean, I found a few of them. I'm not going to show everything off. I don't think that maybe I did. I don't remember exactly what saved and what didn't. I remember that I mentioned in one of the videos, I can't remember which one, that I wanted to live stream this, but at the time my computer just can't handle that kind of thing, or rather couldn't handle that kind of thing, so I decided against that. So I ended up just playing the game by myself without recording it, and whenever I found anything interesting, I pretty much tried and used the PlayStation's the PS4 save feature. So at the end, we're going to just take a look at any and all footage that managed to be saved. Not everything was saved, unfortunately, which blows. But yeah, so over here, we can actually check out the memories of Cliff, or in other words, any of the elevator scenes that you found. You can see here. I'm not sure if I saw all of them. I'm actually not too sure on that. There's that. Also, you can do the Nightmares fights, which are just any and all Clifford Unger fights. That's a big ass Leviathan right over there. It's pretty neat. I like the look of this thing. A little Sam right down there. But yeah, so a few things that I've done after recording the first half of this video. I pretty much got every weapon and most of the upgrades for the weapons. I think I got all of them actually. And I 5-starred every facility in the game except for one, because I can't figure out how to do that one. For those of you who are interested, it's Langdon. Now you got a lot more colors, by the way, for the customization aspects, and you're going to be getting quite a few more things. I'm going to be showing off as much as I can. I don't remember exactly everything that I found. But this is how I had it at the end of the playthrough, pretty much. And I'm going to be showing off any interview that I had up until this point, but I'm not going to show everything that I got throughout the game. There's just too much, and I don't feel like recording and making a maybe hour-long video. God, you guys have had enough of those. This game is too long anyway. I don't think you want to see all... I think in the review I said, I already recorded the review. I have to edit it all together. But I think in the review I said 85 hours. I took a look again. It was actually somewhere around 98 hours worth of time that I've done pretty much just doing deliveries. And one of the things I did to help me do all the deliveries is I went around and I just spent some time attacking mule encampments, mostly the first two near, I think it's Lake Knot City, like those first two as you go down, because they have one of them has metals and the other one always carries ceramics, if I'm not mistaken, and those are the two major materials that you're going to be needing. So for those of you who are interested in filling out the roads, attack the first two encampments, but don't do what I did, because as I'll show off near the end of this video, you can actually kill the human enemies in this game. And well, I mean, I guess I didn't show that, but what you're supposed to do then is if you kill someone, you got to bring it to an incinerator and then burn their body. Now what I did to test something out was I took a Cybertruck, or not Cybertruck, I'm sorry, that's the Elon Musk thing. Oops. I took one of the trucks, just one of them, I think it was a defensive truck, and I drove it into the first encampment because it was just the easiest one and the closest one to the facility that I was near. And which, by the way, had the metals, if I'm not mistaken. And I decided to wipe out the entire mule encampment just to see what would happen. And then I filled them all up in the Cybertruck, and you're going to see a picture of a double rainbow, which I found really funny because old school memes. But as I was bringing it to the incinerator, I burned them all. And then like I went back after like maybe an hour or two, and the mules didn't respawn. So it's like, oh, okay, maybe it's just like one of those things where it just takes a little time for them to come back. So then I waited 3 days, three IRL days, like still playing the game, still like delivering materials and stuff to like the veteran porter and you know, like the roboticist and whomever. And they hadn't shown up. I'm going to be showing them off. I'm going to be showing off what I found in a second, but they just didn't show up. So that was a little concerning. So I'm assuming what happens if you kill the mules and then burn their bodies, you'll avoid a void out, but I guess for the rest of that game file, they're just gone. I mean, it's only been 3 days. I haven't checked since I pretty much did everything that I possibly could without having to look up a guide and find all the memory chips and looking around and figure out how to get Langdon to get his missions up. For those who are interested about Langdon, he appears as a mission. I think you got to deliver blood. I think that's the mission I did to the distribution center north of Mount Knot City. I think that's the one off the top of my head. I can't remember. It's been like a few weeks. I've been playing Skyrim for a while just to pass time, I guess, in the meantime. But yeah, that game is so dumb. Skyrim. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, so when you deliver it, you get an email later from Langdon saying something about like how we saved his life. And I think I got to 1 star from him, or maybe it was like just a little less than 1 star. And that's it. I only got like 2 emails from him, and I've never been able to get anything more than the 2 emails from him, and anything more than the 1 star / the little less than 1 star. I don't remember if it was a little less or if it was exactly 1 star. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I couldn't find out how to give him stuff. And I'm going to be showing it off in a little bit, but once you 5-star a prepper or a distribution center or a city or whatever, you will get a star that Sam puts on his little suit. And there's 3 rows of 11 stars, I believe, if I've counted correctly. It's either 11 or 10, I don't remember. I think it's 11. And on my suit, I'm missing 1 star. And I've checked. I'm almost positive I got 5 stars on everything. Because I just kind of like scrolled through everything. And I don't think East Knot City gives you any stars. And the distribution center on... Oh, sorry, did I say East Knot City? What's it called? Edge Knot City. Edge Knot City and the distribution center over there on the western region. I don't think they give you any stars. I mean, I couldn't get any missions to pop up there. So there's no point in really doing that unless you maybe like a memory trip. I haven't actually spent my time looking around over there, to be quite honest with you. Just to let you know what's going on here, I'm letting you guys read the interviews, just because these are all the interviews I've picked up along the way. Since continuing playing the game, I picked up much more, like many more interviews and data and stuff. I'm not going to show that off. Just, it's not really all that important, to be quite honest with you. It's usually just like a little lore or just really cool tidbits and things of that nature. Some site stories. They're not really anything too important, honestly. I mean, they're cool to read through if you sit down and read through, and you can actually learn a little more about the characters and anything going on in the world. But it's not anything important. I mean, I guess it's kind of like Skyrim's books, where you can like read through the book and like, you know, have fun. It's like a little lore or whatever, but it's not anything too important to the actual game and what's going on in there. Or maybe it's more like Mass Effect, I guess. In Mass Effect, you can get like data. Whoa, what was I gonna fuck was I saying there? Like data entries as you progress through the game, and you get to like read about like the Krogans and the Turians and like their homeworlds and whatever. It's kind of like that. So it's not really anything all too important, but it's just a nice little read, I guess. And you get it just for playing the game, delivering stuff. You get them from doing repeat missions too, if you just keep repeating certain missions and stuff, or just keep bringing deliveries. Even if you're at 5 stars, you're gonna keep getting more and more of these interviews and stuff. So there's like a ton of them. There's just a lot. So I was just showing off all the ones I had, maybe more than about 5 seconds each or so. Just if you guys want to read them, you can just pause the video. But yeah, not anything too interesting. But I wanted to show it off for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I mean, I figured that I wanted to make like a 15-minute video, but I was like, I don't know what else is there in the game. And then I was gonna my whole plan was to live stream it, but yeah, that didn't work out too well. Turns out my computer can't handle streaming. So, woo. On news to that, I actually ended up getting a new one, so I can finally stop complaining about my computer having hard drive failures and being really slow and all this other nonsense. And I have a new computer, and I can play For Honor finally with my friends. Apparently, I'm decent at that game, I guess. I mean, not really, but I guess I'm okay. I've been playing around with like randoms online. In one day I made it to like level 11 with Otochi, I think, and I was having a blast with it. So I don't know, but glad I can finally play some newer games on the Xbox side of things, like Gears of War and Halo and whatever, those Microsoft exclusives that I didn't pick up because I didn't pick up an Xbox. So I'm glad I can finally do that. I'm glad I can finally like record with my new PC. I'm actually really glad about that, and I can get a new Elgato so that I don't have to worry about weird Elgato glitches like the ones that happen on this playthrough. God, all right. Can I just say that this LP has has given me more stress than I'd like to like admit, honestly. Apart from just spending a long amount of time recording this and editing it and then rendering it out. By the way, the renders were so atrociously long. Oh my god, they were so long. They were like 13, 14 hours sometimes. Oh, they were so ridiculously long. Like I had to leave my computer on overnight as I slept, and like I didn't sleep for like 2 weeks because we just had like this loud ass fan in my room, and then like another fan blowing into it so that it won't overheat. Oh my god, it was so annoying. And then there was just a lot that went wrong with this playthrough. From my capture card just not recording anything or not saving anything or just freezing, to as it's playing just weird glitches happen. It was fucking annoying. So the music, I wanted to mention the music. While I was playing the game, no other music played. Like as like, you know how you walk around sometimes, like tonight will play, and then like as you're walking to like whatever, yeah, no music played. So I guess the only real way to listen to the music in this game is to just hit play here in the private room, and that's it. Here are just the 3 emails. You end up getting a ton more emails later on, just as you progress giving things to people and stuff. That's it. That's all I wanted to mention about that. It's actually a quick way to see if you have 5 stars from everyone, because everyone that you deliver to sends you an email eventually. So, and then it tells you like what your star status is. So right here it says 3.5 stars, but in my file now it's 5 completely. And now we're at the PlayStation saved data stuff area, and I just wanted to show off anything I found. So I found this thing, this cool giant cryptobyte tower. Along the way, while delivering things to the craftsman, I found this cool Aloy and this little dinosaur from Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm blanking on the name of these guys. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh shit, is that Aloy? That's lit. I didn't know that. I remember the tall necks were in the game, but I didn't. Here's the double rainbow, and my truck right now is filled with nothing but dead bodies, so I was just on the way to the incinerator. Peter Engler, the guy who wants pizza, if you keep delivering him pizza, you'll eventually get up to, I think, 4 stars or 3 stars. And you can enter his secret room, where you find out that Peter Engler is actually Higgs. And the more you do stuff for him, I was just going to skip around here because none of you guys want to watch this whole thing. But, yeah, that's just the Higgs room, secret Higgs room. Oh, actually, what happened was, yeah, it was just in the middle of the thing. Of the video, because I was looking at it to trim it, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to show the whole thing off. There, my bad. Oh, whatever, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, so once you deliver a bunch of pizzas to Peter Engler, by the way, his missions got annoying after a while. Just after a while, they were really fucking annoying. But yeah, you get stuff from Higgs. So like you get Higgs holograms, you get Higgs weapons, like the handgun, the assault rifle, shotgun, stuff like that. You get Higgs custom versions of those weapons from them, and it's really cool. And some of these weapons have specialty items to them. Not specialty items, specialty attachments to them. For instance, the assault rifle, I'm going to be showing this in a little bit. The assault rifle has a grenade launcher attachment to it, and you press down on the D-pad. I'm just going to skip ahead of this whole boring shit that none of you guys want to watch. Yeah, if you press down on the D-pad, you get to shoot a grenade launcher, and it's pretty cool actually. That you can have like an assault rifle and a grenade launcher at once, so you don't have to lug around both items. And then you can walk around here, found a memory chip, and you can actually like look around the whole thing. There's a bunch of like weird yarn and bulletin boards and stuff, but you can see like all the Pharaoh stuff, writing on the walls and stuff, and you can see like pictures of Sam, a bunch of other characters and stuff. It's maybe not other characters, but whatever. It's just a bunch of pictures, and it's a really nice little hidden room that you get for delivering pizza. And I don't think you have to be any particular star level. I think as long as you beat Higgs in chapter, was it 9 or 10, whatever chapter Higgs is. I think it's 9. Funny enough, I think I'm recording this the day that goes up. Hold on, let me check that real quick. It's yeah, today's episode 9, Higgs going up today. So yeah, it was pretty funny that
you should have more faith in
I didn't realize
yourself.
that's what today the upload was. Yeah, and you get to like look around, and there's not really much in here. It's just really neat. It's funny that Peter Engler the whole time has an encampment right next to Lake Knot City. I guess that's how the Leviathan shows up, right? Isn't that around here? Because he's literally stationed right next to Lake Knot City. You see like all the pizzas and stuff that he's eating. Over here, game over, Sam. Fuck Sam. To hell with you. No continues for you. That's great. And then you have like all these hieroglyphics. I wonder what they say. I'm sure you can probably get someone to translate them. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so one of the ways I deliver the pizza is actually by stacking all my gear like this, such that the pizza could rest on top of like all my stuff, and then it'll stay horizontal. Here's this really funny death that I got because climbing down a mountain on the physics system in this game is really wonky, and you just kind of plummet for no reason. And I was just so angry. I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Here's another mountain escapade. As you can tell, I've fallen many times by my damage, but I didn't die this time. Funny enough, I just took a massive tumble down this entire fucking mountain all the way down, and I didn't die, so... But I lost all my shit. And I remember I brought everything in there, and I was like, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. But I remember I brought everything to the location I was going to, and it was just 100% destroyed. I was so angry. I learned that you can walk faster in the snow if you're in first-person mode. That's pretty cool. Here's what I mean. You can move rather slowly in the snow when you're not in first-person mode, when you're not in the compass mode. But for some reason, like, well, how slow Sam like crawls, but I'm still crawling, but like I'm flying through the snow now. Really weird. But yeah, so I guess holding L1 in the snow is a good way to get through it really quickly. And if you're crouching, it still acts as if you're crouch walking, so you can get around the BTs with ease. So that's pretty neat. I didn't know that until the other day when I was doing this, so that's why I wanted to share that with you. Really interesting, I guess. What else did I find? I don't remember. I don't exactly remember everything I found. You got a Santa hat by one of the people. I think it's one of the distribution centers. They give you a Santa hat. I can't remember which one. Just one of them. And I had fun walking around with the Santa hat, blowing up encampments and stuff. It was pretty neat. Yep, here it is. It is the Santa hat with the encampment. So I knocked everyone out. But here's one of the Higgs model customs. It's the non-lethal assault rifle. And it comes with the 4 weapons, 4 standard bullets. You got the chiral ammo, the blood ammo, the non-lethal, and... Actually, I think that's it. Yeah, and then you got the grenade launcher attachment by pressing down on the D-pad. So that's pretty neat. The chiral ammo... Oh, lethal ammo. Wait, is it lethal ammo? No, that's the grenade launcher. Yeah, but the chiral ammo, the way that works is if you have chiral crystals on you, it wastes like 10 crystals per shot or something along those lines. But they do slightly more damage on the blood, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do more damage. I think my porter grade is actually 302 or 3 by now, and I have like 100 legendary legend stuff. But I wanted to show off the porter grade because I didn't get to show that off. And then after you talk to one of the people, you get a little star. Here's my footage of getting 2nd star. I had footage of like my 3rd star, but again, my PS4 didn't save for whatever reason. It's really weird. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. These are just some of the stuff I wanted to show off for playing through the game. I don't think I missed anything, but yeah, here's another like 5 stars, 297, 68 legends, but I have like 100 now, I think. Just a little over 100. I haven't managed to get a legend of legend. I don't know how to do that. I think you have to wheelie the entire way, I think is how you get a legend of legend, but I'm not entirely sure.
Be careful out there, Sam. We can't afford...
Truthfully, I haven't really looked into it. You don't really get anything for it, I don't think, at least. And here's the last one. This is where I was telling you guys that I ended up killing a mule encampment, and then like I checked off 3 days later. This is after 3 days. Here's the encampment. This is the one with all the medals. It's right next to Lake Mount City. And I have the scanner that scans humans. I think you get that from the Timefall people. The Timefall farm. And yeah, as you can see, there's no red dots walking around, no outlines of humans walking around. And that's the encampment that I wiped off the face of the earth. As you can see, I helped build the entire road structure by just going from this encampment to the next one, because the next one has ceramics, this one has metals. I just followed along the entire road, and I equipped the whole place, the whole highway with stuff. Some of them had nothing in it, so I just filled them up myself. Other ones had a majority of them already completed, so I just topped them off. But I went from Lake Knot to South Knot, and then Lake Knot to Mount Knot, and I just went the whole way. I checked in there just to make sure, because when it rains, the mules stay inside. It's a really nice little detail. But yeah, so here we go. So we made it to the next encampment. As you can see, if I can stop fast forwarding, rewinding real quick. But as you can see, when you scan them, you can see little red dots. Those are the humans that you can scan. Those are the mules. So I just want to show off the scanner that I have to show you that when I was scanning the old area, nothing appeared. So that means there are no mules. And this is again after like 3 days of playing the game that I recorded that footage. But now I'm going to show off some of the things I found from the memory chips. And in it, you can get a bunch of things. You get like pictures of motorcycles, like real life motorcycles. You get like movie posters. You get soundtracks. You get pictures of like coffee cups. But yeah, other than Horizon Zero Dawn, this game also references God of War 2018 with its album cover, which I actually conveniently skipped over. It's the one with the little hand on it. But yeah, I just wanted to show off some of the stuff that you got. You got like wine glasses and flowers and Ludens figures, just for collecting memory chips. This cool thing, frame arm, pretty neat. But I didn't collect them all. Here's the God of War original soundtrack, and then you got like the Low Roar albums and stuff. So you got like a bunch of things by just walking around and finding memory chips. I found them all over the place. Mule encampments, BT areas. Sometimes I found them in like little caves, little like shelter areas. They're everywhere. So you just have to like keep an eye out for them when you're walking around. Some people are nice enough to drop a marker down to show off where exactly they are, but you know, you can't really rely on that too much. Also, mostly because like for some reason just the map gets a little cluttered, I have to say. After playing it for such a long time, the map does tend to get cluttered, so you get a little lost with like the signage and stuff. But yeah, here are all the weapons I've unlocked off top from by the end of the game. I got the multi-rocket launcher, which is like the upgraded quad rocket launcher. It's awesome. I have the Higgs model shotgun, the Higgs model riot shotgun. It's the highest it can go as far as I'm aware. The Higgs model assault rifle and the Higgs model non-lethal assault rifle. That's the bola gun, if I'm not bola gun. The handgun Higgs model. I think the next one is the anti-BT, but I don't think that one has an upgrade. At least I couldn't find an upgrade to it. The remote grenade launcher, and that is the sticky gun. Those don't have any more upgrades to my knowledge. And then you just have grenades, you know, stun grenades, remote grenades, regular grenades, hermetic grenades, whatever. Just wanted to show them off. But that about does it. Now there's still a few minutes. Oh right, I showed off my suit. Yeah, because so you can change the colors. You get like a bunch of them as you progress. And just the EX grenades. Here's Lou. Yeah, so I went the black just so you guys can see the stars more clearly. Here's a little Santa hat. I'm gonna show you the backpack equipment as well. But first I want to show off the stars real quick. I'm missing one star. I don't know how to get it. I think it's from Langdon. Langdon's the only person on my emails that has 1 star on it, or like less than 1 star. So I don't know how to do that. Couldn't figure it out. But the backpack, I got all the accessories that I could find for it. You also get like a large grenade pouch, better battery, things of that nature. Ammo packets. You get a bunch of accessories that do different things. For instance, the one I have gives me more energy, but the cryptobiotes make it so that they stay longer without running away. Things of that nature. You get backpack covers, which help protect objects so long as they don't go beyond the expanses of the backpack until, you know, like when the items go on top. Yeah, that's it. That's the furthest that they can go. But that about does it for Death Stranding. I think I pretty much explained everything I could find in the game, within the game. And yeah, why don't we take a look, one last look at the world before heading out. It's been fun. I'll say that I've had a lot of fun playing the game, even though it did give me a lot of rather annoying, issues came up during this playthrough, but I will say I still had a fun time playing the game. I look forward to making the review. Might be a little late because I've been really lazy lately. Sorry. But yeah, it's coming. It'll come soon, maybe in like within a week or so, probably, from the time of this video going up. But yeah, that about does it for Death Stranding.
Have a pleasant journey.
I'll see you guys for the next playthrough. Keep on keeping on, that's right. Look at all the clouds and stuff. This place is, God, it's so pretty. This game is still gorgeous, man. Alrighty. Oh yeah, anyway, that about does it. So let's just head back to the title screen. Oh yeah, the orders. I didn't show that off. Yeah, orders just show off like the stuff that you're doing currently. That's about it. But anyway, that about does it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Death Stranding. Peace.